Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first fall nature walk of 2023. Yeah, we're coming towards the end of October, and we're finally, for the first time, getting outside to enjoy the fall colors. Welcome to the Patten Woods Forest Preserve, a Lake County Forest Preserve in Wadsworth, Illinois. We are starting out here today at the Russell Road parking lot, very close to the Wisconsin state line. And this is what we're going to be doing today, this blue trail going around Sterling Lake. And we're not going to start walking from this point. I'm actually going to drive to a parking lot a little closer to Sterling Lake because it is a pretty lengthy loop for sure. But I wanted to start here because it's something I've been wanting to check out for quite a while. Yep, this is the northern terminus of the Des Plaines River Trail. A very lengthy north-south trail that follows the Des Plaines River, starting up here almost by the Wisconsin border and going down south to my hometown of North Lake, pretty much, and a little south of that even. So yeah, Lake County into Cook County, a trail that I featured on this channel a few times, and one that I used to bike with my dad many times. More the Cook County portion, but I do have a lot of history with this trail. Unfortunately, it does not dump off into Wisconsin like the Prairie Trail / Fox River Trail. But honestly, it's pretty darn close. The blue trail that we want to walk today, I believe, is about 2.5 miles. To walk to the trail from here adds about another mile or so. So, yeah, we're going to drive down there. You can kind of see Sterling Lake off in the distance, though. Alright, folks, let's do this. Well, it looks like we're going to have some mile markers to follow along with. And this is our first look at Sterling Lake. There is a dock over there. We will check that out at the end of our adventure today. Doesn't feel too bad when the sun peeks out. Alright, it looks like we may be going backwards with the mile markers. We are going to be sticking on the blue loop today, so I don't know actually how much we're going to be on the Des Plaines River Trail officially. As far as the colors go, there is definitely more room for color. A lot of green out there still. Supposedly this is right about our peak time, but again, I can never follow that, and I don't totally trust the charts that I see online. Temperature, weather, the rain, it all plays a factor in this thing, and it's really hard to predict. You can get up right to the water here. Don't see any fish swimming around. Ooh, that is cold though. Wow. A little chilly. I was today years old when I found out that Patten Woods was Lake County's first forest preserve. One of the Lake Villa area forest preserves that I visited this spring, I promised that I would check out another Lake County forest preserve this year. And I have fulfilled that promise. Here's a map of the massive amounts of Lake County forest preserves. And we're way up here at the northern end. I have been to plenty of Lake County forest preserves since I started this channel. Still have a lot to go. Okay, so I was pretty much right. It is about a 2.5 mile loop. Anyone know what the heck these things are? I ain't about to touch it. Definitely can see some prickly things on there. But they have this weird sort of cotton looking thing attached to it. I have no idea what this is called. Like some seeds inside there. Kind of neat. So we're basically at the southern end of Sterling Lake now. Southern end of the Blue Trail. So we're pretty much halfway through. Plenty of green, but then you get pops of color like this. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to these colors once the cold temperatures settle in. And I am talking some 30s. Besides the colder temperatures, we also have a lot of rain expected later this week. I'm not giving up on fall yet though, so we're going to be keeping a close eye on things. Well, it does look like we will be able to connect, shortly at least, with the Des Plaines River Trail. Des Plaines River Trail South. There are 2 trails in this forest reserve. There is also the yellow loop. We are not going to be covering that one today. We do get to check out a pretty nice bridge though. Make sure to dismount your horse before you cross this thing. Alright, continuing on the Blue Loop and the Des Plaines River Trail north. We are here. The orange trail designates the Des Plaines River Trail. So we're going to be following along for a little bit, at least to the split here. And we just got to kind of continue up this way, head around Sterling Lake and down just a little bit to the parking lot. If we were to continue on the Des Plaines River Trail, it would dump off up by Russell Road where we started this vlog. Here is the yellow trail. The blue trail is officially 2.4 miles. And here is another look at the Des Plaines River Trail, starting out at the Wisconsin state line. Very close to where we started today's vlog, like I said. Here at Patten Woods, and head south. This is just a small portion of the Des Plaines River Trail. Don't think I've ever seen a full map from start to finish of this thing. This map ends at Route 120 where the northern section ends, and the southern section of the, I assume, Lake County portion of the Des Plaines River Trail. A little bit of a ravine of sorts. Wow, look at this pop of color. One of the docks we checked out earlier across the lake. It's warming up pretty quickly, folks. Starting to feel pretty nice out. Departing from the Des Plaines River Trail for just a little bit. Pretty sure we're gonna catch back up with it. Continuing on the Blue Loop. They do have a little shortcut if you don't want to do the full entire length of the Blue Loop. A little bridge to cross over Sterling Lake. This forest preserve was recently recommended by the Lake County Forest Preserve on Facebook, along with 4 others, to take a fall nature walk on. I have never been to this one before and wanting to check it out for a while. Very well maintained trail, as can always be expected in the Lake County Forest Preserve system. And there's lots of water. Big plus. Less than a mile to go. We're getting close. And we've caught back up with the Des Plaines River Trail. I'm pretty sure that's the Des Plaines River, or a branch of it, off to our right. Back in the early days of my channel, around 2017, I covered some pretty historic flooding of the Des Plaines River. Alright, this is a pretty significant intersection here. We are going to branch off from the Des Plaines River Trail for the final time, and this is indeed the trail that if we were to continue on this way, it would take us to the northern trailhead where we started out today's vlog. But we're going to continue on the Blue Loop. And just like that, we're back at the parking lot. And my feet don't feel too bad so far. And like I promised, we are gonna check out this dock before we end the video. And that's gonna do it from Sterling Lake here at Patten Woods in Wadsworth, Illinois. Welcome to fall. Even though we are approaching the end of October. Fall doesn't technically end until what? December? So let's keep these fall adventures going. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for watching.